Shorter trips, are you saying?
We got into the hotel like 2:30 yesterday. I've never had that kind of time before.
So what do you do?
That was a good question. I was trying to figure that out the entire day yesterday.
Patrick didn't take you out to dinner or something?
No, I'm just not that type of guy. It's got to earn it.
All right. Well, Patrick, we haven't talked to you in quite some time. Wanted to ask a little bit how the dynamic since the trade deadline with, bringing in Braun and now having an extra defenseman, if, that adds any tension to the defense group.
No, it just adds more depth to us. He's a good veteran, experienced player who's been around a long time, and he's a great player. So it's just good for our group overall. It's the same thing up front. We had some really good pieces, so that just makes our team better, which is a good thing. We want to go on a run here. So.
Is there anything maybe after the trade, like, because you've been through this before, but a guy like Braden who had been playing and now might come in and out, did you talk to him at all about that?
No, because I don't know. I think the coaches they want to win. They want to win games, so they're the ones who are deciding the lineup. So we'll see how that unfolds. But just overall, I think it's a good thing with them coming in. Schneider's been playing really well, and Brown is going to add some experience to our group. So it's just good things.
You played with him the first game, no practice or mornings. I guess you had the morning skate. What was that like? Just breaking in a new partner and just.
I think you know what to expect from him, but overall it's really hard to just judge a guy from one game, and I don't think it's fair. I think you need more games to give yourself a chance to succeed, and I think as we go along, and we have a lot of games left going into the playoffs here, so we'll just see how that unfolds.
Do you think a little healthy dose of lineup competition throughout the whole team is pretty beneficial to have?
I think it's good. You have to be on your toes, and you have to play well in order to play. So it's a good thing.
And for you physically, because the last time we talked to you, you spoke about going through some stuff for a little while. You feel good
Oh,
now?
that's gone. Yeah, that's gone. Ever since I came back, it's been good.
So you feel like now you're more like yourself maybe than any other
Yes,
the season?
absolutely. Now it's started to feel more like myself, I guess. Yeah, for sure.
Your son sleeping through the night yet?
That's a month. It's it's high expectations if you think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
He's good. He's really good so far. So we're really happy.
It seems like these games against the Penguins are just getting more intense with each time you guys face each other. Do you expect the same tonight? And how do you think the team's handled that?
Naturally, because we're fighting for the same position, and obviously we won pretty big at home last time we played, and it wasn't a long time ago. So I bet they're pretty sour from that. So I think they're going to come out hard, and I think we're going to have to expect that from every team moving forward here as we get closer to the playoffs and teams are playing for their spots and whatnot. So it's this stretch is usually intense and a lot of fun.
Andrew, question for you. We'll shift now.
Yeah.
I'm curious your perspective on this because you've only been here for a short amount of time. There's only so many regular season games left, so you only have a handful of time to like ramp up and get used to the guys and everything. Looks like you're going to be in the middle tonight. You've moved around a couple games so far. Does every opportunity to you, because it's only so many games you have here, like does that add to the importance of trying to show what you can do in every role that you're given?
I guess I'm not really thinking too much about showing what I can do. I'm just trying to go out and play and help the team win. I think obviously like the lines have changed kind of pretty consistently over the first few games, but that's kind of something I'm used to from Winnipeg days of playing center, left wing, right wing, both special teams. So pretty used to that. But I think I can play better in the middle than I did last game. So looking forward to that opportunity.
What about the playing with Panarin? Like a guy as dynamic as him. Mm-hmm. What's that like for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would say he's definitely very unique player. Like doesn't play like a lot of guys, or not like a lot of guys can play like him, I guess. But it's actually been, I feel like we've had a lot of dialogue on the bench, and when Stromer was there, and then when Goody was there, I felt like we were really talking and kind of understanding where each other were going to be and what to expect out of each other. So I feel like we've had some pretty good chemistry to start, and hopefully that just kind of continues.
Artemi and Ryan have a lot of chemistry. They were playing together for so long. How do you approach trying to fill in for that?
I think just, not trying to reinvent the wheel is definitely a part of it, but, do what I do best. I think that, I can get the puck to Brett a lot of the time, and kind of you've seen a lot of those seam passes. That's kind of led to a bunch of chances off the rush, win battles in the zone, go to the net, bury the chances in front that he feeds, and then we're just kind of playing off each other. It's not really one guy doing one certain thing. It's just when it's one guy's turn to go to the net, you saw him score from the front of the net last game, and when it's one guy's turn to be the high guy or forecheck or whatever, it's just kind of the natural rotation of the game. So that's been good.
What's different for you in the middle than on the wing? Why do you said last game that you see yourself more as a center who can play wing rather than a winger who can play center? What's the difference?
I feel like I can dictate pace of play a little bit more in the middle, and part of the learning curve, I think, is understand. Like I was doing a little bit too much thinking last game when I was in the middle, and wasn't coming as seamlessly as a different system did for 7 years for me. So I think dictating pace and just kind of creating space and opportunities for my line mates to succeed. So, but with that said, Stromer's fantastic in the middle, so he does those same things, and it's my job to kind of help with that and put him in good situations as well. So tonight, Huntsy has a lot of speed and a lot of skill on that right side, so just try and dictate the pace of play and make them defend us most nights.
Is it exciting for you? Do you feel like, even though I know in Winnipeg you had a reputation as a defensive guy, PK guy, do you see yourself as a guy who's ready for a top six opportunity? Is that something that would be exciting to you?
Yeah, I think last year was when the big step happened. My points, went way up. I produced pretty well last year, and I think getting more power play time and more confidence in that aspect, and played a lot of top six last year was really good for me, and something that I felt like I could, grasp and kind of continue to improve on. So, it's something that I've worked really hard on my offensive side, and I try not to sacrifice on the defensive end at the same time. So I feel like it's always an ongoing process, but I feel like my game's in a good place and wanting to continue to get better.
All righty.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, gentlemen.